Yeah, glad to be back.
What's this year been like for you?
Different. You know, I pride myself in getting ready in the off season to be healthy for 162 games, and obviously you can control what you can control. So kind of had that hiccup earlier this year, and it's taken some time to get back, but you know we're here back, and we got some time to prove some things.
When did you start experiencing, the symptoms, and did you initially think it was going to be this long a journey back?
You know, something that would kind of come and go early in the season, maybe there towards the end of spring, but it's something that I was able to manage and kind of take care of it with the training staff, and then just kind of got to a point where I wasn't really recovering well, wasn't able to throw through it. So essentially, said something, got the MRI, and there was a little bit of a tear in the flexor. So it was definitely longer than I thought it would be. That first initial diagnosis, just because I was throwing through a little bit of pain, but it didn't seem like something like that would miss a majority of the season for.
How have you kind of just felt throughout this rehab process, and just from a physical standpoint, and even the results that you've been able to get down in Indy and throughout the rehab stints you've had?
Yeah, physically feeling good. Mentally feeling strong. Just glad to be back from a mental standpoint. Glad to be out here to help the team out. You kind of go through that grind of the summer of rehabbing. With just a handful of guys around you. You're done at the yard at 12 o'clock, and then you're sitting around waiting for the game to start, to watch the boys play. So it kind of, you can kind of lose yourself a little bit in that stretch of time when you're still a month out from games, you're still a month out from throwing, stuff like that. But I was able to stay mentally strong through it, knowing that eyes on the end of the road was to get back here and help as much as I can.
Did you have a moment, either in the rehab or just on the back box, where it's like, okay, I feel like myself again?
Yeah, definitely towards, I'd probably say right around game time. Once I got in games, that's kind of where the thinking is kind of gets out of there, and I just go compete. It's still, whether I'm in Pirate City or I'm in Indy or I'm here, it's going out there and executing pitches to get guys out.
Does it motivate you even more knowing just how well you were pitching before the injury? You were one of the better relievers in that bullpen. Does that kind of motivate you even more just to get back to that point and just kind of continue where you left off?
Yeah, 100%. There's a lot for me to prove to the coaching staff and the guys here that, I'm still the same guy that I was before I got hurt, that I can still get guys out at a high level. The business end of it, I don't worry about that. I just know if I go out there and do what I'm supposed to do, I'm putting myself in the best position going forward to next year.
You also have someone who's thrown. We got a 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock arm angle in this bullpen.
Yeah, it's cool. I feel like we throw from a lot of different slots in this bullpen. We have a lot of different angles coming at guys, and the guys they've been throwing the heck out of it. Right, everybody knows that. There was at times I was kind of joking. I'm like, man, I don't even know if they got room for me up there, because these guys they've been so great. They've been throwing the ball top to bottom. Everybody's been throwing the ball well.
Gotcha.